This is Hebrews 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
So they, at the time, what the man said is that the spirit that they had is that they still had hope even though they were going through all that. But they couldn't see it, but they could see it. If you know what I'm saying, right? That's the gift of faith. That's a gift, right? Because you're not going to be saved until you're in the chariots. But before that, you have to actually envision yourself being in the chariots. That's what keeps you going.
It's just like you're driving to a destination.
You have to know the destination.
Coming here, you have to know the destination of coming here. That you get here, right?
Yeah, we can go.
It's just like running a race and you see the finish line. I gotta get there. That's my destination, final destination. But I gotta get there by any means necessary.
So the brother's reading is showing you how the righteous man acted, right? That's do what you're gonna do, man. But now the unrighteous people unrighteous 2/3, right? The most I'm dealing with you. This is Jeremiah 4:31. For I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child. The voice of the daughter of Zion, that's our people, right? That bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, woe is me now, for my soul is wearied because of murderers. So they're being murdered, right? So that was a murder right there, but they weren't crying, right? But them two, oh God, Lord, please. And they're gonna do what they're not supposed to be doing, right? But as a man of the Lord, pray for the Most High Spirit to be on you, to do what you gotta do, man, right? And just know that you can be resurrected in a higher position. And whoever did that to you has been in subjection, right? So you know it in your mind, because you know this truth. You know how it ends. Like that's the beauty of this truth. You know how it ends, right? So whatever you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? And I say, do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean? So do what you can do. And let's pray the Most High. Let's pray the Most High with you. When it takes you out, it takes you out. Where you going? To your Father, the spirit world. But you come back. You know you come back. Right?
Yeah, this is the treasure map.
Gone.
Right? You know where you go into the kingdom of heaven was going to be paved with gold.
Gone.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Gone.
You know, this will stay with you forever. Right? Everything that you pick up here is going to have to stay here, but these words are faithful and true.
Gone.
So, like the place where you're going, Esau can't go. But he goes to heaven, but he's going into eternal prison. Right? On his next go around. On his sodomite carousel.
You're going to courthouse.
Yeah.
I know you guys have been in trouble with Esau's courthouse before. I mean, your heart, you're on there. You know what I mean? And your heart beating. So he goes to the man, like, you know, and he hear judgment, right? And go serve a sentence.
Yeah, I got a quick precept, right? It's encouragement. This is 2 Corinthians 12:9. It says, and he said unto me, my grace is sufficient, right? All right, so, you know, this is encouragement. My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is perfect in weakness. So we in the flesh, our flesh is weak, but his spirit. And that's what this brother mentioned, and what the scriptures are coming out. So this is how we live, right? So nothing is done in weakness, right? He just said, my strength is sufficient, right? And that's what we got to remember. Hey, and that's all things. You got to remember, and let me read on. So it goes on to say, right? My strength is sufficient. My strength is made perfect, in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I will rather glory in my infirmities than in the power, that the power, of Mashiach Yahawashi may rest upon me. Right? Simply put. So that's what we got to remember. You know, as you continue to study and understand these things, and understand that this is a command from our greatest power. And if he says that, hey, if he says this is a command, he's going to give you the strength to go through by faith.
Let me. Yeah, go ahead, read it. I'll ask my question.
Okay, all right. But, just going back to this guy's point here that he brought out in the 14th verse of 2nd Maccabees chapter 7, it says, so when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men to look for hope from the Most High to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life. I have a precept to back that up, because he's right. You shouldn't fear the hands of men. You should fear what the Lord can do. Now this is yeah, that's what I was gonna get. Matthew 10 verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And the Lord, he has that ability. He has that ability to take away your soul, take away your spirit, to erase you permanently. These devils, they don't have that ability, even though they want to. With the technology that they have, they want to put your soul in a computer, but they can't do all of that. Only the Lord can keep your soul or destroy it. Just thought I'd bring that out.
And then in Jeremiah 4:31, when he says, "Woe is me," now, in today's term, it's like, I'm fucked. We don't say that, right? We call it on. We hasten. Do what you gotta do, Esau, because we know what this man is set out to do. So we know, man, you're gonna get chip. Hey, some person's gonna take that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Right? We don't want to say we're fucked. We say, Yahawashi, we chant, bring it, because we know the end of what happens. You know what I mean? Because we got the script.
Right.
Yeah, the script tells you that in Job, man. The Most High is going to rain it upon him while he's eating.
Done.
That when he institutes that chip,
Done.
you know, well, he's already instituted. We're in
Trinidad.
almost in the height of it.
And then in Trinidad, we saw some people try to post something that they're doing it to get information.
Yeah. So he's going to institute that like on a hardcore scale, but he's running out of time, man. He already has his doomsday clock. It says it's only like what, less than 30 seconds to 12.
Yep.
So this guy is in shit with the Most High. You know, and he knows it, but he's still I still can do what I gotta do. So Dennis the Menace, I can do whatever I want. It's an orgasm to him to do this wickedness, man. It's an orgasm to him, man. You know, this man is sick.
My question was to you brothers, why the elder read that he will rejoice in his infirmities. So why do you guys think it's profitable to rejoice when you're going through hell? Why would the scriptures tell us to do that?
Because it's the grace by the Most High.
True. What else? What do you say? Same thing? It's true, but it's also purging. Because we are also cleaning ourselves up as well.
What do you mean by purging?
So purging is to clean.
That's what he's doing to us. That's
Cleaning
what
out
he
our
means.
mind.
Oh yeah,
Cleaning out our
Khan.
mind.
Yeah, because everything what we absorb in this place is pollution, and that's why the scripture says about depart from her, come out of her, out of the ways of Babylon.
That's right.
I can't remember. I was reading the scripture saying, in the next time we come more pure than the past life.
Well,
Yeah, basically that's going to happen in
In the kingdom.
Well, yeah, but like when you're resurrected, don't you come more pure than
really, it depends if you have the elect.
Yeah.
If you're not the elect, you're going to come back in the same manner, even worse.
Yeah.
Because your environment gets worse. This world is way more wicked than the past world. If you're not of the elect, you won't get better. Because only the elect are the only ones that are pure.
So right now I'm taking a shower, spiritual shower, right? And you have Jake out there. He wants to go gallivant. The girl wants to go twerk. You know, you can't wait for you to leave to go calling your girl. You know what I mean? This is wallowing in filth.
Yeah.
Right?
And this is the soap.
Fun.
Some people take a shower but don't use soap. You know what I mean?
some people wash their hands but don't use soap either. Yeah, it's nasty. It's disgusting.
Well, back then, like, water was clean, man. Now you have beer toxic,
Washing in
right?
shit.
Because if you just had silver in the water's good. You can clean your hand, and if it has gold in there, you're good, right?
You said, go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna clean you. Because back then, like, we had silver as stones back then, man, in our kingdom. So when you had before going in the temple, you wash your hands. Hands is good, better than using palm olive, all of this garbage that you're using. Your hands ain't clean. You're doing more harm than good.
Yeah. Hey, the priest
That's
is
this
there.
place. You're doing more harm than good to your body.
Well, absolutely. You can't get through. The priest is there. He had the ephod. They can tell. It can't go in. There's a certain way. Simply put, that's all he's saying, right? There was order back then, you know, and the order is still here in spirit and in truth in the form of the Comforter, his word, right, to the best of his ability as we follow. So yeah, straight, man.
East I got a thing called, sorry, slack brother, toilet the tap.
Oh, fuck. I remember.
right? So toilet to tap. So basically, you're drinking shit water right now, right? And not because the water is bleached. So if he didn't put bleach in the water, like I just see what you're drinking, right? So remember there's contraceptive. When you beat a thing, you throw the condom in and flush it. Sometimes it doesn't go down. You keep doing it for it to go down, right? So that just been skimmed off, right, and bleach the water and put some chemicals in it, and so you're drinking. So you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
This is what you're living at. So you're talking about your soap on your hands. You're washing your hands in shit. You're bathing in shit water. You know what I mean? Because if you shit in a bottle of water right there and you take it out and throw it away, there was still shit in the bottle of water right there. So you think I feel clean now? Clean